Hello, it's Matt and welcome to Collaboration Coach. This time we're going to look at how to create and manage shared channels. Shared channels are a new feature for Microsoft Teams that allow us to collaborate with people outside of our team. So now instead of inviting guests into the team and giving them access to all the channels, now we can invite them to a single shared channel. It even works with people outside of our organizations. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create, share and manage them and share them externally. Before we get started, there's a couple of things you need to know about shared channels. First of all, they're still in public preview. They've been out since March and there's no official launch date on the roadmap. I'm using the preview version of Teams to show you how they work. So this is my first look at shared channels for Microsoft Teams. For this demo, I want the finance and the human resources teams to work together on a project. I want to create a shared channel in the finance team for them to collaborate in. To create the shared channel in the Teams app, I go to the finance team, then I choose the ellipsis and add channel. I need to give the channel a name and I'm going to call it Project A. And in the privacy dropdown, alongside standard and private, there's a new option for shared. The next step is to choose whether to share it with everyone in my team. In this case, my team's finance. Now, if I want everyone in the finance team to have access to this channel, then I leave this box checked. In this case, I want to keep it private and only invite some of the finance team and people from other teams. So I'm going to uncheck that box. I choose create and it adds the channel. The next thing it asks me to do is share the channel. I can start typing the names of the people I want to collaborate with, and I'm going to add Amrit, who is in the HR team, and Sarah from finance, and then choose share. I can also change the role that each member has at this point. So I'm going to make Sarah an owner. Then she'll be able to help me manage the channel. Then I choose close, and my channel will appear on the list. You can see that it's got this shared icon, so I can easily see what type it is. So far so good. But what if I wanted to share the channel with more people later on? Let's say I decide I want the whole of finance to use the channel. I can do that by right-clicking it. I choose Share Channel. Then I choose Share with a team you own, because I'm an owner of the finance team. I choose Finance from the list and then Done. Now everyone in finance will see the channel too. Now what about sharing with someone who isn't in finance or HR? To do that, I go back to the shared channel and this time I choose with people. And I'm going to choose Mark here, who isn't in finance or HR, and then choose share. Now Mark has access. If we take a look at the channel now, you can see it has a Posts and a Files tab. On the Files tab, you can see that it's linked to SharePoint as usual, so we can sync it and we can open up the SharePoint site too. Like private channels, shared channels have their own site, and I'll talk more about that later. We can also add apps to it. Once you've got your channel set up, you can make changes to it. If you're an owner of the channel, you can right-click it, edit the name, delete it, or leave it. If you choose Manage Channel, you can manage the membership. Here I can see owners, members, and any teams that have access. I can change the roles that members already have, so I can promote a member and demote an owner. And I can drop anyone from the channel that shouldn't have access with the X next to their name. One new thing here is this Sent Invites tab. This is where you can track the sharing invites that you sent to other team owners. So let me walk you through what that is and how it works. If I right-click the channel and choose the Share Channel option, I can share with the team. What I'm doing now is sharing with the team that I'm not an owner of, and I want to share with marketing. I know that Amrit is an owner of the marketing team, so I'm going to add him in here. Then I'll choose Send Invite, and it tells me that the invitation has been sent. And if I refresh the Send Invites tab now, you can see that there's an invitation for Amrit. Now let's switch to what Amrit sees. In Teams, he receives a notification in his feed telling him that his team has been invited to a shared channel. He gets the option to accept or deny the invitation in this needs action list. All he needs to do is choose accept, and then he gets to choose which team he's going to accept on behalf of. He'll see a list of all the teams that he's an owner of. And in this case, it's just marketing. So he just chooses that and then done. Now, just a quick word about the SharePoint site that the shared channel is linked to. So earlier I said a shared channel has its own SharePoint site, and that's where it stores all of its files. And it's separate from all the other files in the standard channels in the same team. And it does it this way so that membership to the channel can be managed separately. So if I go back to the Files tab now and I choose Open in SharePoint, it will open a browser and open that site. And you can see that the site name is the team and the channel name combined. It has the Go To Channel button that will take you back to Teams, and also this Parent Team link, which will also take you back to the Finance team. There's also this Shared Channel tag, which makes it really obvious that you're actually working with the site linked to a channel. Okay, so that is my first look at shared channels. I hope this helped, and thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.